Democrat lawmaker in Congress.
What I think is taking place today is the beginning of a process. We're with an end.
But many Republicans disagree and say it's politics at play, not racism.
This congressional map, drawn in back rooms by party bosses in Annapolis, makes a mockery of our democracy.
Democrats are facing their own questions about how they have drawn the lines in blue states.
I think it's a false alarm.
Former New York GOP Congressman Novato, who has been advising Republicans on redistricting.
They overreached. They attempted to gerrymander the Republican Party out of existence.
For now, anger and apprehension over who is representing who in Washington. It's ahead of the midterm elections.
I don't like it because I don't think she'll give us the right representation. Her demonstrations have showed that she's not for all the people.
There was no logical way that Marjorie Taylor Greene could come into Cobb County unless you gerrymandered the district. You have no choice but to believe that race played a part in it.
Ultimately, the Supreme Court could decide just how far state legislatures can go with districting. Later this year, the court will hear a case about how states weigh in about how districts are drawn.
That's Robert Costa reporting.
Industry and commerce have faced unprecedented challenges so far this decade, but the pandemic followed by inflation have uniquely affected those with earth-friendliness at the heart of their mission, such as those that take their profits and
invest back into advocacy work, making strides on fighting for climate justice.
Allison Reitner, CEO of natural home and personal care products maker Seventh Generation, says despite its high they couldn't make enough stuff when COVID first hit.
Through those early pandemic days, we saw a in our household cleaning products.
Along with more people trying earth-friendly products for the first time has come greater awareness of climate issues, but inflation has helped open a chasm between intention and action.
More and more consumers say that they are interested in environmentally friendly products, but what we've seen in practicality is that it's been hard for them to purchase it.
Reitner tells Bloomberg the worst thing the earth business could do now is cut costs by compromising. Andrew O'Day, Bloomberg Business for KCBS.
Do you or a loved one experience pain, burning, numbness, or tingling in your hands, legs, or feet? Danville Neuropathy Center is one of the only clinics that offers a proven and exciting new treatment for chronic pain and neuropathy. Unlike other clinics, our technology is FDA cleared, is proven to repair and regrow damaged nerves. Because it's so successful, most insurances, including Medicare, cover the treatment. If you're worried about your balance and the side effects of neuropathy treating drugs, call 925-270-1460. Schedule an appointment or go to DanvilleNeuropathyCenter.com for more information.
Individual rates, coverage offerings, and savings may vary, subject to terms and conditions. Not available in all areas. Small businesses are the backbone of America. Yet when it comes to workers' comp insurance, you rarely get the savings you deserve. That's because insurance companies tend to lump you in with other businesses. Insurance, we're on a mission to change that. With Pi, you can save up to 30% with no hassle and no hidden fees. If you like saving, see how much you could save at trypi.com. Pi makes workers' comp insurance as easy as pie, with friendly representatives just a call away. No wonder customers rate our service excellent on Trustpilot. You work hard to build your business and keep your employees safe. You deserve more from your workers' comp provider. See how much you could save with Pi Insurance. Ask your agent for Pi or get a quote today at trypi.com. PIE.com.
Are you fed up with your old-fashioned water softener and its time-consuming upkeep? Are you tired of buying bottled water because your tap water is undrinkable? A LifeSource whole house water system is your solution. This is Claire Beverly, and I want to tell you about LifeSource, the Bay Area's most recommended whole house water system. LifeSource reduces hard water problems like water softeners, but with LifeSource you get more. Unlike water with softeners, you can drink the water from of bottled water. The bad taste and harsh feel of chemicals like chlorine and chloramines are eliminated. With LifeSource, there are no filters to change and no salt to add. They install it, you forget it. Call for a free consultation to replace your softener with a LifeSource 888-712-4279 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. That's 888-712-4279. LifeSource Water. Taste and feel the difference.
I can.
healthy future.
It's time to take the next big step. Classes can fill up quickly, so enroll today at idandgotocollege.com.
728. Is it still quiet on the roads then?
Yeah, pretty much. We just have this one issue we're monitoring on the upper deck of the Richmond Bridge. 580 westbound approaching mid-span. Right lane is blocked. HP are responding. We are seeing a little bit of slowing as a cause of this, or as a result of this, but it's very, very minor as it's still early on a Sunday morning and most people are not yet taking to the roadways, but that's pretty much the case for the greater Bay Area right now. Things are looking really, really good. If we look at 37 west out of Vallejo and take that to Plumas and all the way over to Novato, you're not going to encounter any delays. Take 101 north to Santa Rosa, no problem there. South across the Golden Gate Bridge into San Francisco, no issues there as well. You can stay on 101 south or use 280 to head south out of San Francisco and into the South Bay. And again, everything's going to remain at the speed limit, and then hop on 880 or 680 north as far as you want, and things are cruising along without a single sign of delays. Your next update, 7:38 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Cloudy in the morning by the coast, becoming sunny in most of the Bay Area. Highs will be in the 60s and 70s by the water. Pick up in the afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear in the evening with some patchy fog rolling in by night. Lows will be in the mid-50s and 60s. Tomorrow, sunny and breezy tomorrow with some scattered clouds in the morning. Highs will be in the 60s and 70s near the coast and 70s and 90s further inland. San Jose will hit 83 degrees today. San Francisco, 66. Traffic and weather together. 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. If anyone in your home relies on power for medical equipment or has a medical condition with specific cooling needs, you may qualify for PG&E's Medical Baseline Program, helping you pay less for the energy you need. 743-5000 for assistance applying.
You can listen to KCBS's live and local news coverage anytime, anywhere with the Odyssey app. Get the latest breaking news, traffic updates, weather reports, and more with the press of a button. It's just 2 steps. Free Odyssey app and favorite KCBS radio. Now you can listen to KCBS on your phone, computer, or smart speaker with the Odyssey app. That's AUDACY. Sponsored. Keeping businesses ready for what's next. Powering possibilities.
News that matters to you. Around the Bay, around the world, around the clock. All news 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
It's Sunday, August 21st, 2022, coming up on KCBS.
A celebration in Oakland's Chinatown.
I'm Chris and Carlo. Reading is fundamental, but too many kids don't have access to the right books. I'll have
CBS News is next.
CBS News Brief. Former President Trump is waiting to find out whether the federal judge who authorized the FBI search of Mar-a-Lago will release the affidavit that detailed the search. Here's CBS's Natalie Brandt.
Legal analysts say the Justice Department would likely contest such a motion, saying the documents are evidence. Ultimately, a judge would decide in what could be a lengthy, drawn-out process.
South Texas is under a tropical storm. Winds move in. CBS's David Parkinson.
All of that rain, the potential to overload any of the sort of drainage systems that you have, even cause some river flooding as well, in addition to that flash flood threat.
And at least 21 people are dead at an upscale hotel in Somalia's capital. Julia Bedford is with the BBC.
Somali security forces apparently bombarded the hotel as the attack entered the second night, lighting up the skies above Mogadishu and all but destroying the building.
CBS News Brief. I'm Monica.
In Oakland's Chinatown is up and running again. KCBS reporter Betsy Gebhardt says the tradition disappeared the last 3 years due to COVID.
I'm at a fortune teller tent at 9th and Franklin. Seer Aria was wishing the Oakland Chinatown Fest well.
Good luck, prosperity, guidance, happiness, success.
In spite of a very good crowd today, vendors here say the numbers don't compare to pre-pandemic fest days. Oakland Chinatown Chamber of Commerce head Lawrence Ng admits numbers are down 20%.
I think it's the pandemic. The number of booths this year definitely is less than 3 years ago.
Still, there's plenty of attractions and food and a huge presence of Oakland police officers. The Oakland Chinatown 33rd Street Fest continues through Sunday. Betsy Gephardt, KCBS.
Whether you're taking a road trip or just walking your jog around the block, your pet. The president of the American Veterinary Medical Association says it's important that we and our pets enjoy the warm weather and fresh air, but really hot weather can be deadly for your furry friend. Here are signs to look for in your pet to see if they are suffering from heat stroke.
The major symptoms that you will see is excessive panting. Your dog may not recover as quickly as you would expect. In cats, that will look like open mouth breathing. Drooling, vomiting, and diarrhea. Changes in the colors of the mucous membrane, the gums. Eventually, they may start staggering around, become non-responsive, and eventually collapse.
If you see those symptoms, immediately wrap your pet in towels dampened with cool water, then go directly to the vet.
Forget about leaving your heart in San Francisco. Turns out that Concord is America's happiest city. An analysis released last week by HouseFresh.com placed Concord in the #1 slot. The rating method was based on America were smiling in their Instagram selfies. Now that's a different methodology. HouseFresh used a face recognition API known as Passure to analyze the base of Instagram selfies from each state as well as the 100 biggest U.S. cities. The locations were ranked by the percentage of people smiling, and apparently just under 75% of Concord residents were grinning.
The federal government is putting pressure on airlines to treat flyers better when they are hit with flight delays. Now